Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first Minisode of How Did We Not Know That? In honor of Pride Month, today Jack is going to be talking about important terms and definitions in regards to the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah, okay. So, as you guys may know or may not know, this month is Pride Month. Yay! This year marks the 50th anniversary of Pride Parades. So, the first one was held on June 28th in 1970. So, on June 28th, that'll be 50 years, which is really exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize Pride Parades had been going on for that long.
Yeah, they started around this time. So also because it's Pride Month and we're going to talk about history, we're also going to go through what each of the letters stand for in the acronym for LGBTQIAP+ communities. So the first one, L, stands for lesbian, and it's used to describe a woman who is sexually, romantically, and or emotionally attracted to other women. The next one is gay. That refers to someone who is also sexually, romantically, and or emotionally attracted to someone of the same gender. So it can apply to women. It's usually used to apply to men. Bisexual is where you're attracted to people of two distinct genders, so men and women. You are attracted to both. Transgender is someone whose gender does not match their assigned sex at birth. Your sex is your biological setup, and your gender is it's a spectrum, and it's how you identify based on societal norms and the things that we as humans have created for like women and men and non-binary conforming. So then queer is an umbrella term that is used for anyone who is not heterosexual, which is just straight, or cisgender, which means your gender identity matches your sex at birth. So, for instance, I would be cisgender. I was born female and I identify as female. So queer is just umbrella term for anyone in the LGBTQIAP+ community.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I is intersex. So this is someone who does not have a distinct sex and has chromosome patterns of both male and female, which is also called DSD, which is disorder of sexual development. I hope that's politically correct. This is in my in my research notes. So if I make any mistakes in this episode, please email us. Let me know. I want to make that correction. This is not a community that I am actually a part of. I am just an ally, and I want to make sure that I do this episode justice for like all my friends. I love you guys. Like, call me out if I need to do better. So, okay. And then asexual is someone who does not experience sexual attraction to anyone. Pansexual is someone who is physically, emotionally, and or romantically attracted to all kinds of people, regardless of their sex or gender identity. And then the plus at the end means not limited to.
Okay.
Yay. So that's your quick lesson if you've always been like, I wonder what that all stands for. Why are there so many letters?
Well, thanks for giving us, that was a really good, overview. Thank you for that.
Of course, yeah. And that's, I needed to refresh myself on everything as well. Mm-hmm. So now we're also going to talk about some human rights campaign symbols, because I'm sure you have seen this, I have seen this, and I have never actually known what it was. Have you? The blue logo with a yellow equal sign. Have you seen that?
Yeah. I've seen it, but I don't know what organization it's for.
Same. I never knew what it was. And there's also a red one with a pink equal sign.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one as often.
Yeah, I see both of them. And I was always like, what does it mean? What does it stand for? So I finally looked it up. It is a human rights campaign symbol. So the yellow equal sign on the blue background stands for LGBTQ equal rights. And then the pink equal sign with the red background was the logo, again, from the Human Rights Campaign, that was showing support for same-sex marriage.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
It was like a black box to me. I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jack, for sharing that and for explaining all of that. I definitely learned a lot, and hopefully our listeners did too.
This has been an episode of How Did We Not Know That?
If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
You can also follow us on all social media, including YouTube, at How Did We Not Know That?
If you thought our podcast was low quality, we know. We thought so too. Help us improve the podcast by contributing to our Patreon.
Thank you for listening, and see you guys next week.